So hi everyone, good evening. Welcome to today's class. So in today's class, let's look at this new statistical software, which is called Jamovi. So as we know, in Jamovi, we usually do inferential statistics. So so it's usually after when you do a particular data, you collect the data. So you need to analyze the data. So when you analyze the data, you are basically testing the hypothesis. So when you test while testing hypothesis, we usually use inferential statistics. So for using this for checking this inferential statistics, one of the most popular software is SPSS, and the one which we will be talking today is Jamovi. So they might be confused or what's the difference between these two. So if we see the clear difference between these two, so when you see SPSS, so SPSS is not free, so you need to pay. The other alternative is you can use cracked version, but this is unethical. And when you see Jamovi, it's an open source. So when you say open source, you use it freely and download free. So when you look at between these two, this is more ethical. I hope you got the point. I'll try to make this more clear, more. And another major difference is what I found. Although there are many differences, one of the major differences which I found was when you use SPSS and when you get an output. So after getting an output, if you need to make certain changes, you cannot edit in this output itself. You need to redo it from the beginning. But when it comes to Jamovi, if let's say you have an output, so let's say you get an output table like this, and suppose you need to make certain changes here. So you can select this table, and you can edit or add in the same table itself. You don't have to do it everything from the first. And another one is when you use Jamovi, let's say when you're doing a study, like let's say a difference in gender. So we're having male and female. In SPSS, we need to code these two, either female as 1 or male as 2, and then do the study or analyze. But when it comes to Jamovi, so when it comes to Jamovi, you can directly use male and female, and in a table which you are making, let's say this hypothesis which says there's no significant difference between male and female. Male and female. So in this study, when you are doing a study, the study comes male and female with t value and p value. So by just looking at it, you can get a difference. Now let's see how Jamovi looks like. Or before doing this, let's say how we can download Jamovi. So to download Jamovi, what you can do is go to your browser. Just type Jamovi. So open this website. So over here, if you can see, you can select Jamovi for desktop, and based on your system, you can download the version which you like. So you can just click here, you can press this, and it'll download, and you can install it and use it. I hope if you have any questions, you can just drop in the message bar. So let's see how Jamovi looks like. So this is your Jamovi. Over here, you see the three buttons over here. So when you click it, you can this new, open, special, import, save as, or export. So new means the new spreadsheet will open. So when you say open, you can open the Excel file. So let's say I just do open, and with this you can open the Excel file. Let's say this is a response. You open the file. This is a response which I have collected from data. So over here you see names, gender, management, immunities, district. These are the questions or options. So this is how it comes. So this is how Jamovi looks like. And in this Jamovi you can see the second column. You see this exploration, t-test, ANOVA. So in exploration is basically deals with all descriptive statistics. In t-test you can do different types of t-test. This is ANOVA. So usually we require this exploration, where we do descriptive studies, t-test, and ANOVA. So let's say we have collected data, and how to do descriptive analysis. So in descriptive analysis, what you usually do is you need to check mean, median, and mode. So over here, let's check. So I have taken out total sum. Let's say so as you can see, so you need to select whatever you need. So the problem is, so when you do sum, we're talking about sum is usually comes, it's not nominal, you need to select continuous. So in Jamovi, as you know, there are three main variables: nominal, ordinal, interval, and ratio. So in Jamovi you get separate nominal and ordinal, but interval and ratio are given as continuous. You need to select continuous, and let's see what result you get. So select the option sum, select it, and over here you see different values like number of participants, missing, mean, median, standard deviation. And so this is, so when you say result, this is the output window. And over here you can either, if you want to know the number of missing samples, you can select. Together over here it goes away. So if you don't want to do median, so basically in a probability sample curve, You don't require median. So you need mean. Just avoid minimum and maximum, standard deviation. And if you want to normality test, so you can do separate Wallis test. And similarly, this is a statistical part. If you want to do some plot, like for example, if you want to check the normality, you can do histogram along with density curve. So in output, you can see the data over here is normally distributed, and you can even do QQ plot. So QQ plot basically shows whether my data is normally distributed or not. So you can see the straight line, and all the plots are done in a straight line, or you can do bar plot. So blocks, let's say box plot. So in the box plot, you see the number, it's in the middle, so it signifies it's normally distributed. So this is a main descriptive analysis which you need to find. And once you know your data is normally distributed, you go for statistical test. That is, let's say the first t-test. So first independent t-test. Let's say in gender. So in genders, you see it's a grouping variable. So when you say grouping variable, it's in gender we have taken as male and female. So when you do grouping variables, it will separate between male and female. Let's say if there's any difference in attitude among male and female. So sum. So if you see the sum, so the p value is 0.47. So which is greater than 0.05. So by this, which we can say is there is no significant difference between male and female. So this shows we accept the null hypothesis. So let's say we need to do descriptive analysis. So what it shows is this data, number of female were 59 and number of male was 69, and the mean was 106 in male and 107 in male. So what it shows is the attitude towards male are significantly higher compared to female. And you can even use descriptive plots. What it shows is the difference between these two.